How's it going, boys? Welcome back to Mogul Mail. There's been a lot of live streaming shakeups over the past week, so I figured we'd talk about them here today. But first, we have to talk about my rival, the person who I hated from the moment I started streaming on YouTube in December. They've been a huge streamer, way bigger than me, probably the biggest streamer on the platform, and she sucks. So anyway, we're talking about... I can't even do this. No, we're not talking about Ray. We're talking about fucking Lo-Fi Girl. That rat. Hate her. There's even been posts on my subreddit asking why I hate her so much. The reason is because she has more viewers than me, and all she does is just sit there and write notes for a test she's never going to take. But luckily for me, in this past week, she got banned off of YouTube. Her stream got taken down by a copyright claim from FNC Music Group Malaysia. And it was like a bunch of posts on my subreddit. And if you look right now, you see that the stream ended. It got 668 million viewers, by the way, which is more than my entire YouTube channel. And if you click on it, you can see it was live for 20,800 hours or 2.5 years. It started in February of 2022. All insane. It's now no longer available. YouTube has a little bit of an issue where they don't save streams that are longer than 12 hours, which a bit of a bummer. But I looked at her Twitter, and it's kind of a sad story. They got taken down because of false copyright strikes, which is a huge problem on YouTube as a whole, and a problem that a lot of YouTube live streamers are going to face. And we'll talk about that in a bit, and a lot of the things that I think streamers who come from Twitch are going to struggle dealing with. And a happy ending for everybody because YouTube confirmed the takedowns were abusive, and they've removed the takedowns, so Lo-Fi Girl will be back to streaming soon. My rival has not been stomped out just yet. My plan didn't work. Now let's get to the cool announcements. Starting with the first one, which was Lily Peach, who happened about a week ago. Here's her announcement video.
Good decision.
Did they just have like a purple cake and a red cake? Like, what if the dog picked the wrong one? Do you have to... I have to shoot. We got to go back. Cute. That's right. Lily Pichu is now a perma live streamer on YouTube.com, which I think makes a lot of sense. I think the reasons that she's doing it, because we talked a lot going into it, are valid. And she's going to make cool shit because of this opportunity, which I think is a key trend for anyone who switches over to have success, or at least to get yourself the best chance of success. You have to have some cool ideas you're planning on doing. I think ambition is the key for all the people who are succeeding on YouTube, because I think it is harder, pound for pound. If you just chill and do the same thing you were doing, usually you get more success on Twitch than you would on YouTube. And so you have to try harder, do more. The same things that smaller streamers have to do. I've always said it, smaller streamers are oftentimes funnier and more creative than bigger streamers, but they have to be a lot more creative and a lot funnier for people to leave the big streamer to go watch. And I think it's the same with leaving from Twitch to go to YouTube. And here's the second announcement. This is Myth.
Decisions have made me who I am, and this is my decision.
Now, Myth is a huge YouTuber. He technically has more YouTube subs than me, but his YouTube has kind of gone by the wayside because I feel like he has put more effort into his live streams. So I think this one's really interesting, right? Like, he clearly has the ability to get a lot of views. The Fall Guys event got a couple 100,000, but then some other ones will get 20K. And it feels like his mainstream FPS crowd is not his main crowd anymore. To me, Myth he's like Will Neff. He's like one of the funniest people on the platform who you absolutely want to hang out with and have in everything you do because they just make the event better. Not to mention they're like good humans who show up on time and actually care about responding to messages. So I'm excited for him because I've talked a lot about this with him and what he's going to do. And I think he's going to do big things. I think he's ambitious. He's going to shake things up. And he's not just going here to play Fortnite every day. Not that there's anything wrong with that if that's what you wanted to do. I just think it would be a lot harder to succeed if that's what you did do. And now let's get into a few of the problems they might face now that they're on YouTube. And to anyone else who's interested in switching over to YouTube, I'll say this first. Pretty exciting news. Truffle.tv, the extension that I've shilled 100 times, that if you don't have, can you just click the description and get it? Please, right now, please. It's a cool extension. We have a whole ass team that works on it like every day. These two, Myth and Lily, started day one with the extension, which is sick. It adds things that are obvious, like predictions and channel points and that fun stuff. But it also adds, I think, really cool things like being able to read the chat in a fluid way that reminds you of Twitch. That was the hardest thing for me, was trying to read YouTube chat. It just works so much different. So if you guys are live stream viewers and enjoy Lily or Myth, and you guys have the extension, it'll work with them. Just so you know, that's cool news. And we're going to try to make sure we also back roll. So anyone like Saikuno and I'm maybe like Ray, I'll hit them up. If they want the extension, it's like, it's time to get it to everybody. We basically used me as a guinea pig to test, and I feel like we're at a point where everyone can use it, and it will make the live stream viewing experience a lot better. But there are problems that they can't solve. Like, one of the main things, if you guys switch to YouTube right now, thumbnails. They fucking suck. Making a thumbnail for a live stream sucks. One, I get lazy. I do like 100 streams in a few months. It gets tiring to make a thumbnail for every one. But two, what if I change what I'm doing? Like if I start the stream and I'm playing Fall Guys and then I switch to reacting to TikToks that make me LOL but also raffle, it doesn't make sense if my thumbnail is me in a Fall Guys costume. It doesn't. And I'd have to switch it or get a mod to do it. It's a whole pain in the ass. And so that's one thing that I think streamers will struggle with. The other one, and this is the one that I think will stop people like Miz or X or Hassan from switching, is the copyright problems. Now, it's not a big deal for Myth. He's mostly a gamer. It's not a big deal for Lily because she's a psycho who makes her own music and listens to it. Pretty fucking awesome. But it's a problem for people like me who are devoid of talent and like stealing everything we have so we can just become more and more wealthy. It sucks, but we can't do that anymore on the YouTube website. And it's a bit too strict, I think, the way it is now. So we'll see where that shakes up. And the biggest problem outside of that is how it works. It's confusing. Like, Twitch just makes sense. You have the live stream, you go click on the person's name, you can go watch their VODs if you want to. That's it. Two things you really do. YouTube, everyone's streams are a bit different. Like if you go to Tim the Tap Man, he has a setup where he goes live and then he unlists the VOD and then he uploads a YouTube video. But then if you go to like Dr. Disrespect does it different. He goes live and then ends a stream and then keeps the live streams up, but also uploads videos next to the live streams. But his videos don't seem to be doing as well as they should because Doc is a big creator. And then there's someone who does it even different from that, like Valkyrie, who has almost stopped uploading entirely, it feels like. She's uploaded 3 videos in the past few months. But for the most part, it's just like unlike her last live stream that she leaves up. Everybody does it different. And because everyone does it different, there's confusion amongst the viewers of live streams. And I think YouTube needs to find what the best strat is and have everyone do that. Because I remember when I first started, they were like, these are the options. And I think I did the one that is the smartest. You go, you stream on YouTube, you end the stream and unlist it immediately. And you can have a public playlist that everybody can access on your channel for people to view your past live streams. So it looks a lot cleaner. It just looks like these are all my videos. And then you upload a video right after you're done the live stream and you send everyone from the live stream to the video. I think it's really helped me get boosted in the algorithm when I get 20,000 views in the first minute, and all of a sudden, like, YouTube's like, this video is performing a lot better. Maybe we should send it to more people, and they do, and it works. And my channel's grown a lot, I think, because of that. I've been averaging 1.1 million views a video. Before I switched, I was averaging half that. It was 550K. We've literally doubled the amount of views we're getting on videos. And then you upload it to a stream called past streams or playlists. And I also think doubling down and having another channel for Ludwig VODs that people can easily look up is also helpful. You know, anything to help stop confusion. Eventually, they should get to a point where if you go to someone's channel, it has videos tab, streams tab, shorts tab, and they should all be separate but clean. But it's fucking YouTube, bro. They're a bloated ass company. They're going to take a couple years to get there. Here's my prediction. YouTube, they are growing. They're getting there. Like Twitch is here. They are the top dog. They have market share. They have the best product site in terms of what they have for live streaming. But YouTube is, they're getting there. And then I think 2 years, they will be maybe 3 years on par with the product side. They will have the same features as Twitch. Maybe some they don't have, maybe some they do that Twitch doesn't have. And then, and only then, I think, will they start to like trickle in some streamers without having to give them a giant bag of money. Although the giant bag of money is very cool and PogChamp, if you need to give a giant bag of money to every single creator who you want to come to your website, you're just going to die, because you need millions of creators to create a live streaming ecosystem. And if it's just like me, Lily Myth, and like, I don't know, some alt-right commentators, it's not the best crowd for when we're not live. So you need the people who aren't getting paid money to start switching. And I think in 3 years, when the product side is equal, that's when people will start doing it. And in 5 years, I think there'll be a real threat to Twitch. That's my prediction as it stands now, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe things will expedite and they'll add a lot more people soon. Let me know what you think about the switches. Let me know what you think about the whole streaming wars. And that's it. All right. See you later. Goodbye. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already and you got this far, because I want it to hit 1 million, because it will make me feel good. Go Mills.